I will. Like you have not pushed me. Call him now. I will. I will. Acting like you have not pushed me. Call him now. I will. I will.
Referred to it as a linebacker. She didn't say allegedly. She said, I was there. This is what I saw. My soul was blocked from entering the strip with his own glass, she said. This is Arian. My soul was black. And by the way, it's not in no order, y'all. I'm just marking the area. My soul was blocked from entering the strip club with his own glass. Then Nate said, my son knows to shut the ham sandwich up, baby. It stripped over to, then the conversation stripped over to Tisha. Now check this out, y'all. My soul had just came from Africa, but he managed somehow to shut Tisha down. He even referred to her as being a dog that barks. Yeah, when a dog barks and you jump. Yeah, and she told myself, okay, I'm going to eat. But anyway, he referred to his wife as a dog in this conversation. And also, this was when he went to Africa. She's supposed to be sitting down now, upset that he had went to Africa. But some kind of way, he had abandoned his wife for maybe 2 months, 30 to 60 days where he had abandoned him. And some kind of way, he managed to make her feel like she was wrong. Babe, listen. Tisha talking about bedbug. Babe, listen, stop, babe, but you got to listen. You got to listen. Now, he convinced Dumbo that she was wrong and out of order. That's what Marcel does. When you start responding to what they say, people control you. I don't like what nobody call you. I don't like it. But when you call, when they call a dog or they bark like a dog, and you answer, okay, babe, okay. Ari, well, she got to do what she do in front of the audience to save face, Nate. She got to save face in front of the audience. Well, Nate said, yeah, she knows something, but she don't know. She knows something. I mean, Tisha know you know something, but she don't know if you know a wrecking ball. Guess because a long time ago, Emma said, I was going to drop video, but Nate, I don't care what the F. I don't care about them men cheating on their wives. This is shout out to newborn arrival. Oh yeah, I don't care about them cheating on their wife. Like I said, they can cheat with 100 women. I don't care. Tasha, my so just stop it because it's not going to benefit us. Tasha, shut up. You just barking like a dog. But oh girl, but I got to say this is Tisha, y'all. But oh girl, I got to shut up, Tisha, shut up. Nate said, now, Tisha, you just need to eat your food and shut up. That's what she say. Yeah. But Kimmy know to keep her mouth closed, said. Keep her mouth quiet, said Nate. She be like, I'm not going to call that girl a side chick. Yeah, but Kimmy was a side chick, says Eric. Then they switched it to, they had switched it to, I would never say nothing to teacher. I wouldn't have said with her, but I got to look up on TV and see her talking about me on TV. Well, I talked to Kyle, and Kyle admitted that she was still married to. Said she was still married to her husband, and they were not divorced yet. Eric, they are worse than Martell, and I think they influenced Martell. And I'm not saying I was the first, and Melody was a lion when she told y'all that her husband, Melody told y'all that her husband wasn't doing this until he got around y'all. Martell is good. He's a good ass ninja. When he got with them, that's when he started getting with them girlfriends. But Nate. I'm not saying I was the first. But Melody is telling the truth. He was a good ninja. So Nate said, you know that pimp move? Yeah, you know that pimp move called a Mac? You know they from Detroit. No, Nate, no. I don't know him. He's an old school named Julius. And Marcel say they know that word for word. They know that movie. You know they from Detroit. Eric. Oh, Nick, I don't know. Nick said, I don't know where their father was. Did they grow up with their dad? Eric said, I don't know. I have never asked them about their background info. Nick, so they get into TV. You know, people look around, these grown men, still married men, looking at this pimp stuff. Ooh, and they married. Well, my toe told me when we was at the riverfront. My toe told me if he get a divorce, said Eric, he would never, Nate, hey Nate, he said he would never get married again, Nate. He believed that humans are mammals, and they are not supposed to be monogamy, Nate. No other mammals are monogamy. That's the way he told me on the riverfront in ATL, Nate. Anyway, so Marceau is still upset with Tisha. He just came from Africa, but yet he managed to convince old Dumbo that she's wrong. She's the one wrong. Well, let's get back to Erie and her adventure. Now, Martell got a lot of confidence too. Now, but you know what? They sat there on that stage over there acting like I was a weak girl. That's what they did, Nate. Did you see that reunion? Did you see the reunion, Nate? Yeah, Marceau said that they showed the reunion, y'all. So they on stage talking about the reunion, and Marceau is said that when he's around, Martell is around Arian, he is very aggressive. Nate, did you hear this? They're trying to make me feel like I'm so weak, some old weak woman. I'm not weak, I don't even talk to Maurice. Maurice is always mute. But my soul talking like I don't talk. This man tell me I can't talk to these people, Nate. But I'm not no weak woman, right? A girl will tell you, girl, I'm gonna take my power back. Girl, I'm gonna take my self-confidence back. Nate said, this is why I say this is some kind of predator stuff, Ari. And no offense to you, Ari, but I think sometimes some men see you. They can spot a weak woman. And I'm not calling you a weak woman, says Nate. But I believe you were very vulnerable because you had no daddy figure around, Nate. You had no daddy figure around. Yeah, Eric said, yeah. So he knew he finessed so he can spot a weak woman. You're right, though. There was no man around to protect you. There wasn't no man around. Eric, yeah, so, oh my God. What the hell is this shit? I'm done. So, Aries, she said, I didn't have a daddy figure, Nate. No, Nate, I didn't have no daddy figure. You know, that stuff come way back from the Jim Crow days, back in slavery days, when women didn't have no husband. But in Jim Crow days, you guys, there were more blacks at the head of the household than it was in 2000. Down the Jim Crow days, after the Civil War, yes. After the Civil War, black families were head of the household, male and female. And that's a myth that we have to get out. During integration, we started separating ourselves because the black man started going back to other races. But them days, Jim Crow days, yeah, after the Civil War, there were more two-parent family than any time in this nation that we have. Look it up. But yeah. I didn't have a daddy to check on me. My mama never got married. Yeah, Martell knew he could finesse me. He knew he could. He just treat a girl differently. Nate, I was so young, Nate. I was so young. Nate, I was so young, and I didn't have that father figure, Nate. I didn't have it. I just didn't have that father figure, Nate. I didn't have it. If I would have had that father figure, Nate, it would have made my life differently, Nate. Yeah. So, she was so young. But you keep saying that area, you had graduated from college, you had a baby, you had been in another relationship. Area, you were not that young. You were old enough to know better. Yeah. I'm sorry, Eric, this may seem so funny to you. Nate, I got to be real with you, Nate. Nate, I'm being real with you, Nate. When he said that I was only 15%, Nate. When he said I was 15%, Nate, what he did was make me feel happy. It made me feel happy, just that little 15%, okay? And then he told me that he loved me. That little bit of attention that he gave me, Nate, I'm telling you, Nate, that little attention, that little 15 cent he gave me, Nate, made me happy. Yeah, Nate, but if I had 100%, Nate, if I had 100%, I wouldn't have been happy. That's the F part, Nate. And Martell never take accountability what he was saying to me, Nate. No accountability. Well, Eric, you know, girl, that he don't even take accountability for Mel, so you know he ain't gonna take accountability. But Nate, yes again, Nate, you don't think he took credibility, Nate. You just don't think he took credibility because he said he was sorry, Nate. He said he was wrong for stepping out on her. He ain't never made it right with me, Nate. Never. Yeah. Well, you know, you've been with this man a long time. Nate said I would only give him 2 years. Just 2 years. 2 years. That's all you should know whether a man want to marry you or not, Eric. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what, Martell? He don't play. He tried to dominate and control me. He tried to make me look like I was nothing. Even in his conversation, he never apologized to me. He never made it right. Then Nate told her, well, you know, he needs to clean up his image, you know. He got to clean up his image. Yeah, that's what he needs to do. Yeah, Nate, but he never made it right with me, Nate. Never, Nate. So she went on to say, that Marceau, look at my body. You think this is my body? Yeah, look at my body. Look at Nate. Look at how Nate, you think my body bad. You think my body bad. Just think how my sister done. My sister, my sister, my soul asked my sister to put his number in there. He said, put your number in my phone number. My sister got a bad ass body like me. You think my body tough? My sister body is tough. Oh, then she started making fun of the M&M kid. Oh, you got somebody sleeping on the air mattress. Start making fun of M&M kids sleeping on the air mattress. Yeah, they sleeping on the air mattress, Nate. And I'm doing what I'm doing for my kids. Yeah. And her kids over there sleeping on the air mattress. Yeah. So that's it, you guys. And let her sums it up. She was good with that 15%. Yes, she was. Yeah, and this says pineapple Z or something. That's what this say. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, Ari. Now this girl right here have told everything. Martell sleep with her. Martell come back and tell her everything, and then she get on the internet and she blasted. She have talked about the Scots. No, the Scots have never came after her and Martell. She have scandalized their name. This is where it started from. It started from right here with Maurice, because Maurice was trying to make it seem like he was a great husband, a good dad. He lied. This girl came on record and blasted him. Now, Maurice, tell me, what are you going to do about Ari and Hotel? Are you going to strike them like you do this old lady right here? Are you going to harass them, give them something like you did me? I don't know if you gave me nothing or not, Maurice, because ain't shit came to my email. It's going to other people's email. And then when they call me about who is this person, and I tell them, then they'll forward the stuff over to me. Well, get your shit right, Maurice. I'm not scared of you. So, this is Monique's oldest son. He's talking very low. You can't hardly hear it, you guys. Can't hardly hear anything that he's saying. But let's just read this, okay? It says, this is the shade room. Monique's oldest son, Shalom, got a few things off his chest after she shared that they are still estranged during her interview at Club Shay Shay. During the sit-down, #Shannon Sharp inquired about the nature of Monique's relationship with Shalon after she admitted that she missed a lot of his childhood due to her newfound fame. She says they are still separated, and she's leaving it up to the universe to do the healing. However, Shalon says it's a false narrative, and that both him and his mother have no desire to make contact with one another. Miss Clark said, my heart is praying for family healing for this beautiful family. And as you can see, you can't hardly hear what he's saying, you guys, but I'm going to pull it up anyway. Well, anyway, he's just saying that it's a false narrative that he and his mother doesn't have a relationship. So that's what he's saying. Monique's son speaks out after she spoke about healing their relationship. This is a very false narrative. And he talks about his earlier days that she wasn't there. He talks about when she decides she gonna become a mother when she married daddy. I guess that's his stepdaddy. I guess he feel left out and abandoned. She got a new husband and then he felt like left out and abandoned. But anyway, hopefully this family heal. Yes, healing for this family. Monique, reach out to your son, Monique. He loves you and you love him. You guys can heal. Yeah, it say, what do you think about that Super Bowl? They're saying that Usher put on a performance and it was he had the most views ever, you guys, but not so fast that y'all forget about Super Bowl 25 with the Queen. Yes, if you were there, you could have felt the intensity. We were in the Gulf War at the time, you guys. It was an intense time for a country. A lot of our daughters and sons were overseas fighting. I could see in the stadium. I could see the fear, the hope, the intensity, the prayers going on, and I just hit like this is the moment. It was hope. We need a hope, to bring our babies home, bring our babies back home. And that's what it was about for me. That's what I felt. When I was singing that song and the overwhelming love coming out of the stands was incredible. I'm talking about the one and only Whitney Houston. I felt the moment she sang the national anthem at Super Bowl 25. Now, on January 27, 1991, 10 days into the Persian Gulf War, Whitney Houston took to the fields at Tampa Stadium and performed the Star-Spangled Banner, backed by the Florida Orchestra along with music director Ling, before 73,813 fans. 115 views. Check this out now. 115 views in the United States and worldwide. 115 millions in the United States and worldwide 750 million. This program, including Houston performance of the national anthem, was produced by Bob Best for the National Football League. Because of the Gulf War situation, this marks the first time the Super Bowl would be telecast in most countries around the world. Outside of North America and the United Kingdom, the Super Bowl was broadcast for the first time in countries like Australia, Russia, and most other countries. Houston performance later used as a music video for the song, but she did 750 million. I'm not quote. I think what was his was 115 million. I believe his was 115 million. So y'all don't forget about this Black History moment with Whitney Houston. That is a great Black History spotlight. The Queen. The Queen. That's right. Can nobody outsing my Whitney. It was the Queen and not you. Not you. Usher, but you are a great performer. Love you, Usher. Great performer.